How was the fight between Lennox Lewis and Tyson? Who was a harder opponent?
I think Tyson, you know what I mean, very, very awkward, very difficult to catch.
On March 16th, 1996, the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas witnessed an unforgettable showdown as Britain's beloved Frank Bruno defended his WBC heavyweight title against the ferocious Mike Tyson. This wasn't their first encounter, as Tyson had defeated Bruno in 1989, but Bruno now held the championship belt and aimed to rewrite history.
But I think Tyson was in the slide then, he was partying too hard. I think Lennox Lewis got him at the right sort of time. But if you go back in time, watch DVDs of Mike Tyson when he was in his prime, you know what I mean, the people he knocked out, and he's so young, you got to take that into consideration, because not too many, I don't think there's going to be another heavyweight who will come on this earth out short and be as dangerous as that man. And I've got to give him respect. You know what I mean? Because he's a dangerous hombre.
The fight was intense from the first bell, with Bruno displaying courage and resilience against Tyson's relentless aggression. However, Tyson's speed and power proved overwhelming.
Every time he comes in, he's going to hold it. He's not going to let Mike do what Mike wants to do on the inside.
Hey, nice straight right hand. Their heads off. With the questionable chin.
Get off that net, come on.
He said he'll try to, he's learned a whole...
And in the third round, a flurry of punches led to a TKO, ending the fight and marking the end of Bruno's career. Despite the loss, Bruno retired as one of Britain's most cherished athletes.
In a Lennox Lewis fight, you were winning on the scorecards.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel you were just so close as well sometimes in some of these big events?
Yeah, sometimes you get close. That's why sometimes you feel like you need to give up, but sometimes I don't think I would have lived with myself if I would have given up, because that was my determination to have my name put in WBC champ Frank Bruno.
His grit and sportsmanship leaving an indelible mark on boxing history. Meanwhile, Tyson's victory solidified his path back to dominance in the heavyweight division. This fight remains a testament to the spirit and determination of two legends in the ring.
Learned to hold on, which he did with McCall. He is very strong, and he'll also try to tie Tyson up.
On Mike's side, he's not bobbing and weaving like he has, and it's coming in pretty straight up.
Tyson's people wanted to bob and roll, be less of a target attack from the angles, and he is on.
That's the first one he felt the steam.
In your fourth time for a world title, you end up champion Wembley, packed arena. How was it feeling before that, Frank, especially losing 3 before that and then going into your fourth? Did you ever feel as if that was never going to be?
It was hard, but I had to persevere, you know what I mean? Oliver McCall, I knew him, but he was a very, very dangerous guy in the ranks of what heavyweights there were around there. Ray Mercer, Larry Holmes, Mike Dokes, Greg Page, James Tillis, you know what I mean? All names that all names there were as heavyweights, and you had to be very, very good in that era to get a little touch.
Halfway through the second. Less than a minute remaining in round 2.
There was a nice right uppercut by Bruno. Crowd reacting a little too much.
He's not fighting offensively.
Right uppercut. Down the side of it.
A home run. A home run thrown by Tyson. They just missed.
Because Don King, controlling everything, so to get a little touch in there is very hard.
Yeah. So when you win that, what's going through your mind? Can you remember that night?
Of course I remember that night. Of course I remember that night. I slept to bed in the belt, but I was so thirsty to put the belt there and get the duty done, you know what I mean? They put the belt back in. You know what I mean? Going in the mirror looking at the belt. I didn't sleep that night. I was very, very happy, bruised up here and there, but very happy.
No doubt that Mike Tyson is back as a force of nature. Just take a look at how Tyson took care of business. Ducked under, a shot under the arm, in the legs, and from here on out, a rain of punches which buckled.
You feel as if you would have the edge then if he was away for a few years?
What, in prison?
Yeah.
Nah, man, they'd be chasing his ass all over the place. I bet he couldn't even bend down in the shower or nothing like that. You know? Yeah, I don't know. A lot of friends I know are in prison, but I don't know.
It was helpless.
If you let Tyson get that kind of leverage with that right uppercut, you will not. Take another look at it. Mike lands a body shot there and then the hook. And then what he does best, he comes up, another hook and right hand. You'll see him rip the uppercut. There's a bigger angle. Bruno is out. And now
Especially if you've been fighting your whole life and then you've got some direction, you've got some purpose. Like when that gets took away from you, like there becomes then a big void. A void that where you think, well, fuck me, like, am I not good enough anymore? Is that when the negative
I think
habit
sometimes
started
it
slipping in?
plays on your mind certain different things because some boxers haven't fulfilled and got the right money that they really deserve. And that's what a lot of them come for a lot of trouble when they finish from boxing.
Yeah, that's a great way of thinking.
Yeah.
That's all you can do is be grateful for the past, learn from the mistakes and try and fucking better yourself from them.
Definitely,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
life is a mad journey, Frank. Like, what a career you've had and everything you achieved is unbelievable. And like, even now, telling your story, that people are still intrigued by it.